Well, hello again. We're just days away from pubs reopening. We're all very excited about that, understandably, as I hope you are too. So this last week or two, we've been busy brewing beer, taking orders and delivering that beer to our pubs. The team been working very hard, still running on a smallish crew, but working very hard to try and get the beer out to customers, and that will continue right up, I think, until the last hour. As well as that, we've also been making sure all of our pubs are ready for what's going to be quite a new style of going out and a new style of hospitality. So they've been working hard to make sure they're compliant with the guidance and working within the guidance. As we know, the distance has been reduced from 2 metres in some cases, but that's not just a straight reduction, that is a reduction to 1 metre with mitigation, and there are still some quite prescriptive rules in terms of sizes of groups and how different households can mix together. It's pretty confusing, to be honest, and I think we found that all the way through. So we're working really hard to interpret that and do the best job we can, working with our trade associations and the local regulatory and enforcement bodies. But as we've said before in our messages, this is a new landscape. So we do again ask for tolerance, respect and understanding. We really want people to come out and have a lovely time, but it's going to be a bit different, and it's a huge learning curve for all of the staff in pubs as well as for the customers going there. Now, one or two people have sort of lamented the fact there probably won't be much standing or sitting at the bar, and they like that. Well, I like that too, but when you look back into history, the bar is a relatively recent addition, and in fact certainly around here originally, when many ale houses were literally somebody's front room, you wouldn't have had a bar. You'd have gone into their parlour or their front room, sat down, and your beer or your cider would have been brought to you in jugs. So it's not quite so different, but I'm sure we can get around that, because at the end of the day, the pub is the social hub, and that's what we're going for, to meet up with each other. So I think there'll be a lot of emotion this weekend. A lot of people probably haven't seen each other for a while, but again, just say, let's really enjoy this. Everybody's worked really hard. Across the country, and what we don't want to do is have huge pressure put onto the key workers, the emergency services, through people abusing the fact pubs are reopening. So we're looking forward to this, but please respect, tolerance, and let's make sure we have actually learnt something from the last 12 weeks, and I look forward to being in a beer garden on Saturday. Thanks.